Let's do this. All right. So like I kind of said, happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to yoga, week 4 now. We're still staying low. I'm going to give it a fair warning now. Next week, we're going to go into standing poses. So we're more than halfway through as of next week, which means we're going to graduate to some of our standing poses. So you'll just need to make sure you have room to stand and move around. I'm going to have to figure out kind of my camera setup here in the kitchen, but that's okay. We are going to stick with low poses this week. We've been doing really well with them. Hopefully you're feeling some benefits from just like I am. And it's a short week like we already talked about. So you're with me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. So just make sure you're here for all those days. I want to continue to give this reminder that make sure you are doing your discussion question. On Friday, I had a whole lot of people miss their discussion question. You only have 24 hours to get that question done. Then it shuts off. You have lots of time to demonstrate your understanding of the ability to do the question of the day. But each day you miss, the more potential you have for lost points. So please, no matter what, make sure you're doing that discussion question of the day. That's why I give you guys that 10-minute window at the beginning of class. All right, that being said, let's get into our mindset piece. Thank you guys for being here. Happy Monday. Let's find a nice, comfortable spot this morning. The weather isn't too shabby. The rain is coming, though. So take a nice deep breath. Let's sit up nice and tall. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Slowly exhale out. Hopefully you're able to work some of the distractions out of your mind. Start thinking about your breathing and your positive thoughts, maybe a mantra if you have one yet. And we're just going to focus in. We're going to start this week at 7 breaths, and we're going to try and grow it each day. So on your own, let's try to get to 7 uninterrupted breaths. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on your next deep breath in, go ahead and roll the body forward. Widen those fingertips as far apart as you can. Get the knees below the hips, palms below the shoulders. Try to create a nice flat back. My eyes are down, looking at the mat. And as I take that deep breath in, I'm going to reach my head forward. As I take that breath out, I'm going to stretch my tailbone back, trying to create a long, lean, flat spine. On your own, let's breathe in table pose. On your next inhale, round that spine towards the ceiling, tucking the tailbone down between the hips, head between the shoulders in cat. As you exhale, press the belly button towards the mat, tilting the head and tailbone towards the ceiling in cow. Let's go through 3 rotations of cat and cow. We're going to focus a lot on these poses today where our breathing and our transitions are important. So find your rhythm and your timing that fits for you. One more rotation. And come back to table pose. Come back in a nice flat spine. Tuck the toes underneath. Inhale, roll the hips forward. Exhale, press those hips up to the sky. Being this is the first time we've kind of gotten our legs moving, your hamstrings may feel real tight. So let's go ahead and walk our knees a bit today. Really reach in that left heel down towards the mat. Remember to push through the palms, trying to create a flat line from your hands to your tailbone. And we're going to keep walking those knees a little bit. You're going to feel those hamstrings stretch as we reach that heel towards the mat. Let's just pause for a second, take a nice deep breath. Inhale, raise the left leg. Exhale, swing that left leg between the hands. Lower that back knee down and find yourself in low lunge. Take a couple nice breaths, get nice and comfortable in low lunge. Good. Okay, here's our first new pose or transition of the day. You're gonna inhale and you're gonna lean into that lunge. So I'm leaning my weight forward. As I exhale, I'm gonna begin to drift my hips back. I'm gonna open myself up so you can see. The big key here is I'm gonna keep my chest on my knee as I exhale back. And I'm gonna keep my body down. And I'm gonna just slowly exhale. You can have your hands for support or keep them up. And I'm gonna attempt to straighten this leg as much as I can through the exhale. Once I feel my chest come up, I'm gonna stop my rotation. I'm gonna inhale, right back up in a low lunge. Deep inhale. Exhale back out. I'm gonna rock back into that half split. So the name of this pose is called half split. You can see why, you're doing a half split. So with the rhythm of your breathing, you're gonna breathe in the low lunge, out, into half split. And with each rotation, you should find yourself getting a little lower and a little deeper into your half split. Find the rhythm that's comfortable for you. If you need to place a hand on the back of that leg for just a little support as you come down, that's okay. Just try to keep the chest down and the head down, and we're rolling that body back and forth between half split and low lunge. It's okay if you can't get very deep. You just come back about this far and that's it, great. Find the rotation that works for you. One more. And let's come back to low lunge. Inhale, walk that left hand to the inside. Exhale, press the hips down, raise the chest up, lizard pose. Couple good breaths in lizard. Inhale, walk that left hand over to the leg. Now we've got a little different pose today. This one is called Pigeon Pose. So I'm gonna introduce Pigeon. I like to walk my foot a little bit towards the middle, maybe slightly off-centered. And you're gonna exhale and lower that knee down to the mat, okay? From here, you're just gonna rest my forearms or my hands on the mat as far as you can. If you gotta hold yourself here, great. If you can come all the way down here, even better. You are really gonna feel this stretch in your hips, okay? This is called Pigeon Pose, or low pigeon, because we haven't fully gone up yet. So let's look at that one more time. I'm gonna come from my lizard pose. Inhale, walking my hand back out to the inside. Walking that foot as I exhale, that foot more towards the middle. Okay, it's almost like it's lined up with my right knee. And then I'm gonna exhale, I'm gonna lower that knee down and lower my body down just a little bit. I get that I have some length to me and I got a little bit of flexibility, that's okay. Things I want you guys to avoid is just sitting back on your left hip and opening this right hip up. Now you're not helping yourself out at all. So if you're sitting here stretching like this, yeah, you might get a little bit in your knee, but you're not gonna get as much. Okay, the idea here is we are trying eventually to get up and open up these hips so we can sit nice and low. That's a little difficult to do at first. So we're gonna sit forward and we're just slightly pushing my hip back. So I'm not just dumping it to the floor, okay? But you can even use your hand if you need to, but I'm gonna push my weight. So it's hard to really demonstrate on film, but I'm pushing my weight back towards that left hip. So all the direction is pushing right back in here. And I'm just gonna lean into it slightly. Let that hip open and stretch. Okay, we'll call this low pigeon. This one's gonna take a while. Eventually, we wanna get our hips nice and open. Okay, making sure our hips are square. But this is one that we spend some time in each day to really, really open up those hip flexors. And it's gonna take a lot of you to a different level with your flexibility. Okay, from here, we put our hands on the mat. And we just inhale back up to low lunge. Readjust our feet. Exhale, slight lean. Inhale, roll the spine and hands high above the head. Exhale, hands down, sink hips, low warrior one. And if your form isn't perfect on Pigeon Pose, it's okay. We're gonna keep working at it. I know this part is rather difficult where I introduce a pose and you hope you're doing it as best as you can, but just keep watching and keep working at it and we'll grow our form together. You can always ask if you got a question. Inhale, raise hips. Exhale, open, right arm back, left arm forward, sink hips down. I'm gonna really work at straightening that back leg out. Good. Open up that right shoulder, help the hips open. Low warrior 2. Inhale, raise hips. Exhale, pivot back to the middle. Fold back down. We're gonna tuck that right toe underneath. Inhale, raise the knee. Exhale, slide that left foot back. Plank pose. Nice flat spine, holding plank. Inhale, drop the left hand down to the mat. Exhale, turn, open the arm up, side plank. Force that hip up in the air to really engage the obliques. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lower the body down. Place the arms out in front in Sphinx. Breathe in Sphinx. Roll the neck. Reverse. Exhale, lower the body down. Draw the hands in tight. Inhale, push up into cobra. Let your hips settle into the mat. Let the head tilt back slightly. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, flatten the spine in table pose. Inhale, left elbow to the middle, right elbow to the middle, left knee. I'm gonna adjust that left hand so it's got some support below me. I'm rounding the spine. Exhale and extend. Bird dog. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, place on the mat. Good. Inhale, left elbow, right knee. Adjust that hand for support. Exhale and extend. Bird dog. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, place on the mat. Take a deep breath in, widen the knees. Exhale, walk the hands forward just slightly. Push those hips back as you let your breath out. Lower the chest down. Low child. Good. Take a good deep breath. Let your back stretch. Inhale back up to table. Okay, you normally switch sides to show you guys what the right side looks like the other way, but we're gonna do pigeon on this side. So we're gonna stay right here in table. Good deep breath. Nice long spine. Pull that belly button nice and tight to the abs as we breathe in table. On your next inhale, inhale a cat. Exhale the cow. Couple more rotations on your own. Come back to neutral. Okay, tuck the toes underneath. Inhale, roll the hips forward. Exhale, press the hips up. Downward dog. You feel your hamstring stretching more. This time, we're not going to walk the knees. We're just going to push through our palms, raising our hips up in the air, and we're going to work at straightening the legs and slowly reaching those heels towards the mat. Breathe. Inhale, raise the right leg. Exhale, swing that right leg between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Opposite side now, low lunge. So let gravity kind of stretch out my hamstring and my quad. Inhale, lean into your lunge. Exhale, keep that chest nice and tight. And if you need help, you can look up. I tend to point my toe up at the ceiling. Helps me rock back on that heel. I'm gonna get as low as I can, keep my chest as close as I can. And then I'm gonna inhale back up again. With the rhythm of my breathing, and you can go at your own speed, you're gonna exhale back, extending that foot towards the ceiling, lowering the body down as low as you can comfortably go. Ooh, you're gonna feel that stretch. And inhale back up. A couple more rotations on your own. And come back to low lunge. Inhale, walk that right hand to the inside. Exhale, press the hips down, raise the chest up. Lizard pose. Good. Inhale, walk that right hand back to the outside. I like to scooch my foot more towards the middle. I'm going to exhale. I'm going to lower that knee down, reach my back foot out. I'm going to sit my feet down, or I'm going to sit my butt down as much as I can. I'm going to lower the body forward. Okay? Again, I know this is difficult to see. Let's see if I can get you guys a front angle. So I'm here, I'm down, and I'm lowering the body forward over that bent knee. Okay? I'm not shifted up, raising my hip in the air, putting one butt on the ground. I'm rolling that hip forward, trying to force my back hip down. It's one of the harder positions to teach on camera, but hey guys, I'm doing my best. And I thank you for all being here and trying your best. If you can simply find this good, comfortable spot, you're gonna stretch and open those hips. We like to go low first, because from this low position, I'm able to slowly force my buns back. Full transparency, Mr. Rien hasn't done pigeon pose in quite some time. So if you're feeling stiff, if your butt is nowhere near the ground, that's okay. It takes time and work. Pigeon pose. Inhale back up to low lunge. I like to walk that foot over. Exhale, slight lean. Inhale, roll hips and spine up. Bring the hands nice and high above your head. Exhale, hands down. Low warrior one. Little different stretch in that outside glute today. Your hips are gonna feel it from that pigeon pose. But man, oh man, will it benefit you with your flexibility. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, open, right arm back, left arm forward. Reverse that, sorry. Left arm back, right arm forward. Sink hips down. Really working, opening that left shoulder up, sinking my hips a little bit more. Low warrior two. Good. Inhale, raise hips. Exhale, pivot back to the middle. Fold back down. Tuck the left toe underneath. Raise the knee. Step that right foot back. Again, plank pose. Breathe. Inhale, roll the right arm to the ground. Exhale, twist the spine, raise that left arm in the air. Side plank, force the hips up. Okay, little different transitions, so make sure you're paying attention. Inhale, back to table. It's a tough one, but try it. Raise the hips slightly, elbows tight. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, cobra. A little bit of strength on a strength and flex day. We'll get better at that transition too, guys. Lift the chin, drift down to the chest. Breathe. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, widen the feet. Press the bottoms of the feet together. Use the palms and push back into arms extended child. Breathe. Inhale, back up to table. Exhale, left elbow, right knee in. Inhale and reach. Bird dog. Inhale, back to the middle. Exhale, place on the mat. Inhale, opposite side. Exhale and extend. Bird dog. Inhale, back to the middle. Exhale, place them on the mat. Good. Cross the ankles behind you. Walk the hands back. And find yourself in seated pose. Let's take a couple nice focused breaths as we hit seated pose here. Sorry, checking time, make sure we're doing good. And we are golden, folks. Take a nice deep breath. Clear that mind a little more from whatever distractions you may be feeling. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Inhale, big arm circle. Exhale, reach out. Grab that toe. Or shin, or knee, or however far you can comfortably reach, but you're still pushing yourself and causing a stretch. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, both hands. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, switch the feet. Inhale, nice big arm circle. Exhale, reach forward, grab that toe. Single leg fold. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, both hands. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, switch your feet. Let's roll out our ankles this morning with both our feet out in front. It's been a day or two. I hope everybody had a lovely weekend. Reverse, let's go the other way. Wiggle the toes. Point them away from you. Point them back to you. That's nice. Inhale, nice tall spine. Nice big arm circle. Exhale. Reach as far out as you comfortably can. Really reach that chest forward, folks. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, reach out farther. Inhale, roll that spine up. Exhale, bring the right leg across the top of the left. Tuck that left leg back to the body. And then inhale, sit up nice and tall in supine. I have to start wearing my headband. I'm sweating in my eyes. Squeeze that knee nice and tight to the chest. Some of you may have noticed that we're doing a lot of keeping our back straight, so your lower back is starting to get sore. It's because you're finally getting some good posture. Mr. Rien has had some poor posture over the past 3 months, so I can feel a lot of this in my lower back, because we're really focusing on keeping that lower back strong and straight. Inhale, raise the right leg or right arm. Exhale, swing that right arm back behind you. Use the left arm, prop yourself up nice and straight, tall spine, supine twist. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, relax your legs and switch your feet. Left over the top of the right, tuck the right back. And inhale, sit up, squeeze that left knee towards the chest, supine. Good. Inhale, raise the left hand. Exhale, spin that left hand behind the body. Use the right hand to prop against the knee and twist in supine twist. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, drop your feet down into a butterfly. I'm gonna pull my feet nice and close to my body. Hook my hands underneath. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. I'm gonna reach that chest forward, folding up the hips. One more time, breath in, straighten my back, roll myself down. If you got one more in you, big breath, straightening out. Fold yourself down into folded butterfly. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, raise the hands, stack the fingers, point the thumbs. Take a deep breath in, sitting up nice and tall. And begin to slowly exhale back. Rolling, keeping your feet in the butterfly. If you can keep your hands up, that's awesome. Slight rounding of the spine means I'm placing my spine on the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, until I find myself in a nice, comfortable laying butterfly. Take a breath in, pull your feet closer to your body. Today I'm going to choose just to let gravity open up my knees. I got the balls of my feet together, like I'm placing my palms of my feet together. And we're just going to breathe a little bit in laying butterfly. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, raise the right knee. Wrap the hands around the right knee. Squeeze that right knee to the chest. Half wind maker. Roll the ankle. Place the left hand on that knee. Inhale, reach the right hand as far out to the side as we can go. Exhale, draw that knee across the body. Shift myself to my mat. Draw that knee across the body. Keep it bent at about 90 degrees. Point the left toe away. Turn the eyes to gaze that right hand. Bent knee twist. Inhale back up to the middle. Exhale, extend that foot out in front. Inhale, raise the left knee. Wrap the hands around the knee, ankle, shin, wherever you're comfortable. Squeeze that knee to the chest and half wind maker. Roll out the ankle. Breathe. Inhale, reach the left hand out to the side. Exhale, keeping that right hand on the left knee. Draw that bent knee across the body. Turn the eyes to gaze that left hand and point the right toe away. Bent knee, twist. Inhale that knee back up to the middle. Exhale, place the foot on the floor. Inhale, draw the right foot up. Find yourself in a comfortable position for our rotating bridges. I like to put my hands on the ground besides. My feet are usually a little less than 45. I think this would be about a 45. They're here because I like to come up on my heels. With my breath in, I'm going to inhale, raising my hips up, rolling my spine back. Exhale, hips down, lowering the hips back down. As I exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae. On your own, 3 rolling bridges. Big breath in, pushing up on the shoulder blades. Exhale down, slowly rolling the spine down the mat. Each time you want to try to get a little bit higher into your bridge. We're coming up. And we're going to exhale back down. Good. One more rotation. Big inhale in. Hips up in the air, up on the shoulder blades. Squeeze those glutes nice and tight. Exhale back down. Okay, you're going to take your left foot. You're going to walk it a little bit more towards the middle of your body. Inhale, take your right ankle, place it on top of your left knee. This is called a single leg bridge. It's exactly what it sounds like. So we're going to inhale, and you're just going to hold a single leg bridge. Notice my left ankle is still on my knee, and I'm going to let that right knee work its way down towards the mat. You're really going to feel this stretch in that outside hip flexor, as well as you're maintaining a good stretch in your back. Breathe. Exhale, lower down. We're going to leave that foot there and let you take a breath because we're going to do it one more time. This is a new one. Single leg bridge. It is a pose. One more time. Inhale, raise the hips up. Single leg bridge. And exhale back down. Drop the right leg. Inhale, place the left ankle on the right knee. Let that knee relax a little bit. Find a good position as you exhale. And here we go. Inhale and hold. Single leg bridge. Really forcing the hips up. Letting that knee fall away. Breathe. Exhale, lower down. We're doing it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Find a good, comfortable position. This is building some good strength in that core and your glutes, as well as helping your neck for those of you who are having some neck issues. Inhale, raise up. Hold. Breathe. Exhale, lower down. Good. We'll keep working at them. Inhale, bring both knees up to your chest. Wrap your hands around knees, ankles, shins, however you find a way to squeeze nice and tight. In half or full wind maker. Rock front to back. Massaging that lower back especially. I'm going to get a little bigger rock today. Try to get this back loosened up. And release your grip. Exhale. Extending your feet out in front. Oh, finding yourself in a nice, comfortable, non-distracting spot for relaxation pose. Excellent timing. Okay, we're going to take about 5 minutes in relaxation. I'm going to set my timer right now. Allow your palms to come to rest face up. And just a Monday reminder, each breath in, let's work on our mindfulness today. Focus on something good, something beneficial, something joyful. something you're looking forward to, or something that just simply makes you smile. Let that thought or that idea or that feeling fill up your mind and your body. As you exhale out, visualize something stressful, something bad, something you don't look forward to, something that makes you sad, something that causes harm, something that causes anxiety. Give yourself the okay that you can let it go for a little while. Help your mind understand that you're not going to be owned by these feelings at all times. Give yourself the strength to not be in that moment for just a little while. Attempt to be ever present in the here and now. And most importantly, breathe. About a minute left, ladies and gentlemen. About a minute. All right, if you're still laying down, why don't you go ahead and slowly roll yourselves up to a seated position. Namaste, everyone. My soul sees yours. Look, my affirmation never changes. Thank you guys for being here. My kid's now telling everybody like, oh, daddy teaches yoga when he runs around, and he gets to see me in action teaching, which is fun for me. I get to have this interaction with you, and I get nothing but good positive feedback from you guys. So I thank you for taking your mornings with me. Question of the day today is kind of a one that you're helping me and my wife out with. So when this wraps up, let's go ahead and answer that. We just wrapped up Community. We watched all 6 seasons of it, 7 seasons, whatever it is. And now we need a new show. So what show should my wife and I be watching that we aren't? Like, I love shows that have some humor to them, but what show don't I know about right now? So what should we be watching? If you're watching it live, as soon as I shut this down, put it in the comment section as your exit ticket. If you're not live with us, we completely missed you today, but as you do your makeup assignment, here, that is your exit question. So what show should Mr. Rien be watching that he isn't? And then I also wanted to share, because the fear question is such a fun one, Mr. Rien has top 2 fears. First biggest fear ever is the dentist. I know how important it is to go. They just terrify me, so I get laughing gas and call it good. And then second fear beyond that is bees. Ooh, again, I know how important they are for the environment, but I want to punch them when I see them. Bees are evil and they sting you for no reason. So namaste, everyone. My soul sees yours. If you weren't with us, smile and be nice to somebody. If you are with us, hang out for just a minute. Happy Monday.